morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Wood. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and this is Detroit Lenny. We're rocking and rolling on what day is it? Wednesday, we'll go with? All right. Sure. Wednesday. I'll take it. How's everyone doing out there? Everybody, while you're joining us, remember as you file in to like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and also don't forget to check out. I just muted you for this reason. Okay, that's what I was doing.
For this reason.
Because So don't forget to check out our official sponsor right up there, Caesars Sportsbook. When you wager up to $1,250, it's a risk-free first bet, and win, lose, or draw, they're going to put that money back into. Well, not if you win, you just get the money back because you won. But if you lose or you draw,
it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, it's a win-win. But you get 100% of your money back, and win, lose, or draw, you're going to get 1,000 reward points and 1,000 tier credits also. So you definitely want to check out the deal with Caesars Sportsbook. Just download that app onto your phone. You can use this promo code MORNINGFUL, or feel free to just check out the description of this video and click on the link. Okay.
Hey, do we have a guest today?
It might be Tim Earl if he shows up.
Okay.
Sure could be.
Nobody that I was supposed to email?
No.
By the way, I got another. It's week 2 of the NFL, so I got another New Jersey because my wife can't stand to. She can't hold gifts to our anniversaries like in a month. So I don't know why she buys stuff early because she just gives it to me early. Whatever. It's Rodriguez. I don't know. You can't see him.
I don't know a Rodriguez.
He goes by Rodrigo. He was our draft pick. He was star at Hard Knocks. If you watch Hard Knocks, you know who Rodrigo is. And you gotta watch it. It's on the HBO. It's all over. It's only 4 seasons.
And I keep thinking I might.
It's only 4 episodes. It's worth it.
It's only 4 episodes. Oh, I can knock that out.
Yeah, it's only. You can knock it out in a night. It's like
I'm
45 minutes to an hour each episode, roughly. It's actually they're entertaining. Like Jamal Williams and his dad jokes at the end. Mandy loved. So I don't know. I mean, I thought that was, pretty funny. But I like 6th round draft pick, rookie. I'm hoping the dude ends up being a stud.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to start calling you the Garden State with all your new jerseys.
I feel like this one though.
Tip your waitress. All right.
It's a little off
Okay.
center.
So Tate's looking at FSU, Purdue, BYU. Are you just trying to rhyme them all, Tate? That's not handicapping. That's English class. Auburn on the money line and USC. Get it. Tease it with the over. High break in Vegas. You hit the like button. Everybody should hit the like button. Hi, Tim Earl. Are you coming on the show today? Does Caesars have a rollover? I don't know. What do you mean?
You mean like, oh, no, that you have to roll over so many times on the free bets like Bet Online? No. No, it's free play. You have to free play on certain. You can only use the free play on certain bets. You can't get goofy with it, but you can't.
And never use free play on like totals that you could push on. Never use free play on something you can push on because you're not going to win. They don't give it to you. I found that out the hard way. Last baseball season. Seattle first 5 minus half a run. Seattle on the run line. I really wish that I liked stuff today, but I don't.
I went 2 and 3 in Nerfies.
Huh?
I went 2 and 3 in Nerfies I gave out yesterday. So
did you? I was 1 and 1. My Phillies over didn't happen, but the Orioles money line did. So,
okay.
Ouch. There's that. I know Higgs liked Oakland going under. The 7.5 moved to an 8.5. I'm just gonna have to go through some numbers when the show is over. Is what I'm gonna have to do. It's the only thing. I tried this morning and nothing was popping out to me. I hate when that happens. Oh, you're going to make me work for it? Now I got to work for it? Fine. Damn it. I want you to just pop out at me. Give me all the answers.
I know.
Sometimes they do. It's a beautiful thing when you go down a card and you're like, ooh, I'll take you and I'll take you. Let's go.
Why not?
Doesn't always
happen. Why not?
Let me look into some line movement here. See if anything.
I was looking at maybe some possible nerfies and everything, but yeah, I see some people put some in the chat. I was iffy on it, but I don't know. I'm going back and forth with them. I haven't really. It's been a busy morning because with Power Hour, there's a NFL Rapid Fire, which is 5 NFL games. There's a college football Rapid Fire, which is another 5 games, plus the regular slate. So I've been crazy. And there were some duplications on scheduling purposes because Craig Trapp hates my life.
He doesn't hate your life. He just wants you to hate your life.
He just like he scheduled the same college game like 2 days in a row for different people. I'm like, hey, you did this game yesterday. Why is this person? He's like, oh, my bad. And I'm like, and then here's what got me. And I didn't even tell him this is it's in the schedule. It says, Lenny, pick 5 NFL games, biggest games on the board for rapid fire, right? So I go to pick the 5 games. I have them all lined up in my in StreamYard and made the graphics, made all 5. I was on the 5th one. I had my phone in my hand to text him what the games were. He's like, just text me what the games are, right? So I go to text him. He texts me, hey, let's just do these 5 games. I like these. I'm like, mother. Oh, I was like, I already got 5 for you, but whatever. It's all good.
Do you want me to fire him? I could.
I fired him 3 times already this week. It's Wednesday.
He's like a.
He keeps coming back.
A cockroach. They're just not going to get him. I love Craig Trapp. We love you, Craig Trapp.
We do. But if
we
would it
love
be right if I didn't? Hey, I have a serious question, folks. Time out. You in the last Woodies, the morning Woodies. You got time. I need time out. I'm 20 calling it right here.
30 seconds.
Week 2. Of my pool thing. How do I get you those? Because I want to play the Thursday.
Screenshot it and send it to me.
So just take a picture. Okay, because I think I'm going to play. Yeah, I know. I think I'm going to play the Thursday night game.
Oh my God! Did you learn nothing, Silky? You are tied for 2nd place.
Oh, Silky.
What are you going to play on the Thursday night game?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it's money line. It's one or the other.
It's kind of got a 50-50 shot. That's how I'm looking at this. No, I kind of like the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs get it done at home. So I like the Chiefs. Probably go 9-1 this week because it wasn't a great first week. But I'll probably go 9-1, but don't think I'm not putting the Lions on there. So
I don't hate the Lions at all this week.
But it's a tough week. Actually, my book. There's not some, there's some easy ones on there. I mean, like, especially if you're just taking money lines in a contest thing, like Green Bay is gonna beat the Bears on Sunday Night Football. They're -10. The Bengals are gonna beat the Seahawks. The Cowboys. I don't. The Rams, stuff like that. Like without spreads, there's some easy winners there. But it's 2 Monday night games, a Thursday night game. If I just played Sunday games, it limits my selections.
That's fair.
And I like the Chiefs.
You're the boss, applesauce.
Well, don't go that far. I'm in charge of. I am in charge of absolutely nothing.
0 things. I just thought of something that I probably screwed a lot of people up on.
Oh, good job.
OMG.
Good job.
I think in the HC, I marked the Mets as a winner for somebody or something, and I might need to relook at that. That's what I might need to do.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, look,
it's just
Miss
yesterday.
Laterica? Is Miss Laterica still in this bad boy?
L Craft, Angels over 7. Okay, maybe that'll be my other one. That's already off my board. Well, you put it in on it's 2 minutes, but you put that text in at 10:10. So
we'll let it slide because you hit the like button twice.
Boom, boom, like that. Everybody, like and subscribe. Hit that like button. It brings you luck. It's what it does. You need that number 1 spot. Lenny, I love the Lions -1.5. Yeah, for
Yeah.
the HC, Maine Chavez took the lead at 18-8. And then Eddie Sanchez and Cody Bennett are 17-8-1. Kyle Pickard, Silky, Lane, and Brian are 17-9 for third place. And I'm in fourth place at 16-8-2.
Right.
And then
See,
Rickett is
this is
below
what
me.
happens when you get drunk on a Monday night, Allie Burns.
I'm on a 1-1 thing right now. I'm doing the 1-1 deal just every damn day. I don't think I've gone 0-2 this entire contest.
Why would you say that out loud? Why would you say it out loud?
Well, because I need to get that out of my way.
Come on, Allie.
I don't know what to tell you.
Knock on wood. Knock on everything.
I'm going to take the Orioles today.
Come on. Knock on wood. Get it? Nobody got it. I went. She missed it for the third time.
Oh, I know what you're doing because I went to high school too.
Well, this is the morning wood, so I'm knocking on it.
I understand the reference. Hi, Rail Bailey. How you doing?
What's happening?
I'm thinking I'm going to go Braves and Orioles.
Joan, if you're in here somewhere saying hi, hitting the like button.
Yeah, Joan,
I can't find a pic from you for yesterday in last Woody on both Facebook pages. YouTube pages on Facebook. I can't find it anywhere, anytime. So if you put it in, you didn't know where you put it. If not, then we got a rollover for last Woody. Rollover alert. Woo, woo, woo. Rollover alert.
That's what I'm going to do.
Piam is going with the Braves. Money line, I'm assuming.
I'm out. I'm talking for my HC.
Oh no, I was reading Piam's comments.
Oh, okay. Hi, Payami. You're still in too.
Braves. Braves are. They win yesterday. They did win yesterday. Hey, how about them Cubs? I had them plus 2.5, plus 1.5.
Fading DeGrom. I wanted to fade Kershaw, but Josh was all over it. So I don't like to fade Josh because whenever I do, he wins. Like whenever I fade him, he wins. So I either go with him or I just don't play it is how I roll. But like with that Chiefs under, like I know the Twins took it under. I think you and Terry both took it under. Craig Trapp took it under. Like everyone was on the Chiefs under, but Josh liked it over. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm just not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. And sure as shit, Josh got it right. So good job, Josh. But
good job, Josh.
It's tricky like that. Yep, you are 15-11. You cashed one today. Hope that's correct. Yep, I have you in 15-11. You are, let me find you. Hi, Tim Earl.
Hello.
There's a lot of 16 and 10s.
Hello, Tim.
1, 2, 3,
Hello,
4.
Lenny.
Hi.
So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're in 6th place, Tate.
Hey, so
I just posted all the records are on the thing today.
Okay, so so are you caught up through whatever? I can unpin some of the posts.
Yes, I'm caught up through today.
Okay, all right. I'll unpin because there's some from like
keep yesterday's up though, because I need to look through that to see what I did with the Mets. Peak is a beast.
Like
nice job, the winner last night. Need help chopping down the morning wood. That's fair. Hi, Tim Earl. How are you doing today?
I can't complain. We kind of did a lot of college football stuff last night, so excited for week 3. Yep. Yeah, week 3 coming up. Yep.
No,
how was the WNBA yesterday?
WNBA, the Aces won by a bunch, so I cashed.
Did they go under the whole game under?
Oh yeah, they went under too. Yep.
Yeah, we were on that.
What am I trying to do? Post my Woody.
Squad bet, man. Fade or follow at your own risk. Can't hit that. Save our lives.
No, we cannot.
We just can't. So I don't know what to tell you. You know, we should, man. Seattle. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I'll be back on today.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles. What else? What do you got going on today? Anything in baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm still in the last Woody standing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I had the Yankee game over last. I had Yankee games over.
Yep, I got you.
I'm gonna go Diamondbacks plus a 1.5 today.
I like the Diamondbacks today. I almost liked them yesterday against Kershaw. Like I said, Josh was on, but that line movement was telling me to go
I
that
bet him
way.
yesterday. I liked Merrill Kelly. He's been making me money all
Same.
year, but
Okay.
it just didn't work out. Today, I didn't even look at the pitching matchup. I didn't really care.
It's
Dodgers.
Grills and Zach Davies.
Yeah, that's fantastic and all. The Dodgers clinched the division last night. So
that number's going from a 161 all the way down to a 125.
Yeah, we got the Diamondbacks plus 115.
So you want Diamondbacks? I'm typing it in right now.
Diamondbacks plus a 1.5. I believe that was 145 last time I checked.
Right.
I'm gonna bet on it right now, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I see. Let's see. Caesars has it at 145. We're good.
Oh, you're talking about the run line. I'm gonna
run line is plus is minus 145, so it's juice friendly.
It's juice friendly.
Yeah, well, for the contest.
For contest purposes, right? Yeah.
Something like that because I don't lay that much juice, but it's juice friendly for the contest, so that works.
You only play juice on winners, bro.
That is true, but I mean, no, I still don't lay that much. I'll lay 130 at the max now. Now I just went with Arizona. They Dodgers clinched last night. The Dodgers became the fastest team to clinch a division since the MLB went to 162 games.
It's concentrated juice friendly.
Yeah.
Are the Aces going to sweep? Thomas Kingston wants to know.
Yes. So I'm supposed to do a free pick with you guys later. There's 3 MLB lines out. I'm going to tell Nick I'm going to do the WNBA game because that's tomorrow. I'm grabbing the Aces money line. I think it's like a minus 120 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I think they go for the sweep. They just look like the better team.
Are we trusting Davies? Yes, we are, because it's situational. Like Tim was saying, the Dodgers just clinched. They're probably out celebrating all night. I don't mind Davies either.
I don't mind Davies. And then if you look and wait until don't wait because get them now because when the Dodgers announce their lineup later and they're missing Mookie Betts or Freddie Freeman or one of the Turners and they have like a AAA lineup in there because everybody's all hungover from the night before. You know the Diamondbacks may be favored by the end of the night.
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if it got to a pick'em area because it's already down to I see plus 110 some places.
Yeah, and like I said, there's 73% of the money, 78% of the tickets are all on the Dodgers, and the 161 has gone to a 125, a minus 125. So that line is it's getting cheaper and cheaper for you to take the Dodgers.
And as good as the Dodgers are, it's not worth it.
The other one that's doing that is the Philly-Miami game. The Phillies started at a 135. It's now 127, but 84% of the cash is on Kyle Gibson and the Phillies against Edward Cabrera and the Marlins.
I like Miami.
You like Miami?
I like Cabrera. I missed him his last start against the Mets. But he's been solid this year since coming back up. The kid's got some good stuff. If only the Marlins can pick up a couple of bats. Then they might be actually competitive because Alcantara, phenomenal. You got Cabrera, Jesus Luzardo can have some bright moments. Pablo Lopez was good earlier in the year. This Marlins rotation is solid. Now, if they could score more than 2 runs a game, but
you get crazy.
You don't pay juice on winners, but you don't win when it's too juicy. That's just it. And that's like we were talking about with the Russell Wilson line. Like we might have lost that bet, but if you got that over 1.5 at minus 173, for anyone who doesn't understand how those numbers work, you paid $1.73 to win $1, whereas the rest of us paid $1.30 to win $1. So we spent less to win the same amount. When we lose, but we lost less money because we didn't have to spend as much to make the bet. And I know we don't consciously think of it that way because I'm not saying I'm going to bet 173. I'm always going to bet 5 or 10, my bet's always going to be the same. But what you're taking away from it is more. And that's what Ross Benjamin talks about, that if you lose a minus 200 bet, 200 to win 100, you now have to win 2 bets to get your 200 that you bet back, kind of a thing. So when you think, I know a lot of us already know this, or a lot of you guys already know this, but for anybody new who doesn't, that's what we're talking about when we're looking at those lines. And that's why I like to keep the Woodies at minus 150. Unlike some people like the boss, Craig Trapp, who likes to come in here with minus 160s.
Yeah, I can't. I honestly, I'm not going to call out any people on the site, but I see some minus 150s, 160s on the side. I'm like, if I bought a play and somebody gave me a minus 160, I'm pissed.
Well, I don't think Craig sells his plays that way.
No, not Craig. Oh, okay. But I do see some other people on the site that I've seen 160s, 170s. And it's just like, I would be pissed if anybody can tell me to go bet the Dodgers. Anybody can tell me to bet the Astros money line at minus 170. No, I want to play that.
That's already in my 16 parlay. Okay.
Exactly.
I'm already in my 10 team.
And the way I do it, because I know you said you bet like stationary for each bet. I do it either to win the amount or to bet the amount. So if it's a underdog, I'll put in my 1 unit to win whatever it is. If it's a favorite, that's why I don't bet that many minus monies. Say if it's $100 bet and the line is 120, I'm putting $120 on it.
Okay, so you do it that way. The
guru
does it that way too. That's how the guru does it. I just don't like math.
That's why if I take a dog and a favorite and I lose the dog, win the favorite, I break even. Like it's kind of obviously.
I like that some of the apps allow you to do that, because I do that on like MGM and Caesar specifically. Like for me, if it's like, I want to win $100, tell me what I need to bet to win $100. So if I know, I mean, just for easy math, obviously if it's minus 110, I got to bet 110 to win 100. Correct. But if it's like, some weird one, whatever, just that, or if it's plus money, I'm not doing that math. I want to win 100. And they don't tell me, okay, if you want to win 100, you only have to bet $65 because it's plus whatever. And then that's just what I bet.
Well, if it's a plus money for me, I'll put the $100 down to win the 120 or whatever.
165. See, sometimes I do that. I will be honest.
You said
do. Sometimes I do that, but sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes I'm just like, no, I just want to win a unit.
That's
so unit.
Unit and do. I do the unit.
What I started doing, what I started figuring out is, when I hedge my bets, is to lessen my hedging amount to just win my original bet amount back. So, I used to do it to where I could bet either way. Like either way, I would take a little bit of money out either way. But now I'm really trying to focus on, okay, if I bet 5 here, I only need to bet 2 here, which also makes me wait for the bigger number. Like with the Broncos, I had my Seahawks plus number on the money line, but I kept waiting for the Broncos to flip, but they flipped to a minus 110. So the best I'm going to do there is, I'm screwing. I might as well just let it ride at this point. Seahawks have dominated the game. Let's kind of just let it ride, which worked out for me. But if I had a bigger number, I would have hedged, because then I could have bet $1 to win that whole thing back or whatever it, that's how I've evolved in my hedgingness. You got Marie? Hedgingness. Yeah. And that's just it, guys. This is all a process, right? It's all a journey. We're all learning and growing. I'm really big on the line movement right now and where the money's at. I've been doing that for a year, trying to tell you guys, this is where the money is. And it's not that I don't understand it, but like, it's not second nature to me. Like the guru can look at things and be like, oh, this is what's happening right here. So I'm really trying to make it second nature for me. And I'm getting a whole lot closer.
It's all statistics and numbers, and you just gotta be willing to actually, do math. So that's you just gotta do math.
I'm not doing it.
Well, and part of it too is knowing why the line is moving certain ways.
Correct.
Like if all the money's on the Dodgers and it's going down, that's something like, we pay the taxes on certain teams. We've talked about that many times. So it's not always just the money is moving. It's why is the money moving? Who is this team? Are they at home? Is there a win streak? What looks funny in this? You got to think of sports betting like shopping. right?
Yes.
Like if you shop at the dollar store, you're like, oh, I can get this for $1 at the dollar store, but I can get this for $5 at a regular store. Well, this one's probably going to crap out on me a lot faster than this one does, so you kind of get what you pay for. So you want to shop for a good product is how I try to think of it.
Yeah, and the line movement, the monies, that's all great. At the same time, you also got to look at the game in general and be like, well, the line's moving, the money's here. Why is the line moving that way? Oh, there's a major injury on one side. Or, situational spot, teams traveling across the country. Or, the Dodgers just clinched last night, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So the money may be moving in one direction, everything. Obviously, it's showing you the right direction, hopefully, with that Arizona game tonight.
I'll be right back.
But at the end of the day, you got to figure out why the line's moving that way. And if it's like, well, I don't know why, then maybe it's not the right spot. If you can't figure out why the line's moving the right way or a certain way, whatever the case may be, then maybe that's probably a weird spot and I stay away from those games. But if I could see like that Diamondbacks game tonight, the Dodgers clinched the division. That's why the line's moving like that. And most likely you're not going to see Mookie Betts in the lineup. Most likely you're not going to see Freeman or Turner or that's kind of Justin May got pulled from his start today. They're going to try to rest him up a little bit. It's all just looking at situational spots as well. So I even tell that I argue with Nick all the time with his projected numbers and all that stuff. I'm like, that's great and all to have your projected numbers. Look at the situational spots as well. Me and Nick are head-to-head on a bunch of college football games this weekend because I'm like, I like this spot. It's a situational spot. Like, I'm going after Bowling Green this weekend against Marshall because Marshall came off of beating Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So and Nick's like, well, I don't know. The lines, I lean towards Marshall, whatever. I'm like, no, that's not the – your projected numbers are great and all, but you also got to look at situational spots as well. Yeah. So it's all a big circle.
The guru used to call it tools in your toolbox. You don't fix a sink with a screwdriver. You're going to need a wrench. You're going to need other things that people use to fix sinks. I don't know. I don't fix sinks, but you know what I'm saying here. So it's all tools in your toolbox. Okay, this is what's happening. Why is it happening? I lean this way, but blah, blah, blah. Just everything you just said was perfect, and Nick's got his tools. You've got your tools. All the Woodies, we all have our tools. So when we all jump in here together and we're all kind of on the same thing, hopefully our toolboxes are, that we're all working out right. But it's just a really important part of handicapping is to try to figure out how to get as many tools as you can get, Yeah, that's just it. Phillies, Orioles. Yeah, I know Nick Parsons is a huge situational bettor. Nick Parsons at the Insiders Room is really sharp.
He does really
He's
well.
A big situational and contrarian bettor. He wants to find where everybody's on something. Everybody just thinks this has to go over, and he's going to be on the other side of it because that's how you get paid when you're betting
the Monday night
Vegas.
game. You know why Vegas has all those big, beautiful buildings? 90% of the money was all over the Broncos.
Yep.
So yes,
yours wasn't.
No, we had Seattle from the day that the schedules came out, and then Monday morning I looked at Nick. I'm like, I'm gonna put up the Seahawks money line on the side as well, and that was plus 260. That was a nice cash as well. But it's all it's a contrarian way to look at it. 100%.
Yeah. And it's business. You got to think of it too, that it's business. Vegas isn't trying to give anybody money.
No.
This is a business for them too, and they're the enemy. The book is the enemy. Our whole job is to crush the book, is to beat the book. The odds makers used to be us. They used to be people that handicap sports. They just happen to be a little better at math and we're in the right place at the right time to get a job. But
exactly.
But what was your record? Okay, so Higgs was 5-0. What was your circa record?
We were 2-3.
Okay.
Which after starting 0-3 was not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just happy we didn't go 1-4, 0-5. Like 2-3, fine. It's not a death wish.
Dan was 2-3, and then I want to see what the Woodies were on our Facebook post.
Yeah, let's see what they got.
Who knows?
The
problem is nobody. I looked at that post when you
Well, did you end the post? Did you finalize all the votes before the game start?
No.
Oops.
I don't know how to do those things.
Yeah.
I just
no, because it's Facebook is goofy like that. It's not like YouTube.
Let's see. I'm scrolling through the.
Well, maybe on tomorrow I can break out the whiteboard and we can do like a proper tally on the circa picks.
Yeah, because like some people pick like just one game. You gotta pick like
5 games.
5. That's the thing, you know.
Let's see.
Oh, I don't know where it is. You took it down.
No, I found it.
Okay. What were the top 5 plays from the Woodies?
Looks like Ravens had 6%, so that was one of your bigger ones. Saints, Dolphins, Panthers.
Ouch, that one lost.
Those are all 5% or higher, and then there's a bunch of 4%. So,
shit.
I don't really know what you could really do with that.
So Ravens and Dolphins covered. Saints didn't cover.
Saints did not.
And Panthers won, but did they cover?
So 2 and 2,
they
and
lost.
Then 2 and 2, and then you had a bunch of 4%ers with the Steelers and the Bengals. So those are both 4%, and they faced each other. So I guess you can cancel out that one. Chiefs had 4%. Packers, Vikings had 4%. So I guess you can cancel out those. Broncos had 4%. So either Broncos or what other one did I say? Broncos or Chiefs. 1-1, 1 loss.
I'll do 2 and 3.
That's fair.
You think? Yeah, that's equal. Okay,
yeah.
So Higgs is beating us. I'm going to track this. We're all 2 and 3, and Higgs is 5-0. I'm going to track this through the season, and maybe. What do you think of that, Lenny? On Friday we could do it just for the Sunday games.
Yep.
Because the Woodies wouldn't play a Thursday game anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, we'd have to do that.
Unless we really like to saw it on Thursday night, like overwhelmingly.
We'd have to do that just on a whiteboard.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can just pull the whiteboard behind here tomorrow or on Friday, and we'll do the circa tally, and I'll have them all written up there.
Do we have a guest Friday?
Scott Reichel usually comes on, but he can talk about it as we go through.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we could pull up the circa.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's what we'll do. Morning Woodies. We want our own team, even though we're not in it. We're going to pretend like we are. So we're competing. We're on it.
Next week, I will say, is tough because me and Nick are head-to-head on a lot of games.
Yeah, you guys disagree on a lot of shit.
We disagree on a lot. We agreed on 3 games so far, and that was Green Bay, the Rams, and the Titans. Those are the 3 that we've agreed on so far. And then we're head-to-head. We're trying to figure out 2 out of the last 4. We have 4 picks that we're looking at. We need 2. So we're trying to figure that one out. It's going to be tough.
If we look back at ourselves betting 2 years ago, would slap ourselves in the back of the head like, no, idiot. This is the only show that teaches betting. Well, thank you. I try. That was the whole purpose of it. We want to teach about it. When there's juicy, you put them in a round robin. I am just the worst at round robins that there ever was. If I put something in a round robin, you're just all screwed. I've just screwed all of your bets for the whole day.
Nice.
Yeah. But that's something I learned. I
appreciate that.
Right? That's something I have learned through, that is not in my toolbox. Round robins are not in my toolbox. That's not something I make money with.
I have to really feel good about a couple of plays in order to do that.
When I like a couple dogs is when I did make a round robin this weekend with, I think, 4 of them. But I didn't make my money back. They were all dogs, and I didn't make my money back.
Well, with this contest, that office bar contest where I got to pick 10 money lines. Oh, don't think there's some round robins going on that 10-teamer. There's a 10-teamer.
I just want to do a 10-team parlay with your things.
one week I'm going 10-0. I'm telling you right now. I
teased Higgs, his 5 picks. I teased all 5 of Higgs picks, and I cashed that real nice.
Yeah, there you go.
JoJo, did we get JoJo?
We did that a lot during football season. Took our circa picks and just teased them or round robin all 5 of them. Just because, why not?
Yeah, I do $1 parlays too. Every now and then, if I get a good one going on, I'll do like a $1 parlay.
Also, Caesars, for you folks out there that haven't downloaded Caesars and thinking about it or whatever, Caesars has a pretty good, if you write in their app and a little 3 dashes or whatever, the top left corner, you hit that, they have a parlay cards and there's like teasers and pleaser cards, and you can bet. I mean, don't get me wrong, don't get carried away. It's like a $2 bet, literally. But you have to pick like 8 teams for you to win any kind of money. But they're like super, like it's a super tease card. Either you just do teasers or pleasers, where it's like reverse stuff, where it's like tomorrow would be Arizona minus points instead of, or Chargers minus points instead of Kansas City. It'd be something like that, kind of reverse stuff. You could just do half-point hooks where you can't tie on anything. There's some different stuff, and I usually throw $20 and $2 bets at some parlay cards just because of the hell of it. Because that $2 could win me 100.5.
Oh yeah,
and it's just I'm just
20 on parlays. Oh my gosh, Leonard.
Like
Tim, it's Tim, and he likes the Aces tomorrow.
And I will say with the NFL, each week I normally don't advocate for it. I put $5 on a Hail Mary parlay. So I'll go and pick every single game just to do it. So I see a $5 parlay to win like $6,000 or something like that. One time will eventually hit.
Hey, I'll do some weird stuff. I'll be like, you know what? Maybe just in case I go 6-0 on my straight bets or 0-6. I'm gonna reverse this shit out of parlay. So
as Ross Benjamin would say, if you want to be a successful sports handicapper, start by thinking like a bookmaker. It's very important. Amongst your casual betting friends, I'm like a guru. When I talk about betting, they'd be like, I never even thought about it. I'm the same way. And so it kind of sucks because some people don't understand your concept and they're like, no, it's not that. And I'm like, keep losing money. And then come talk to me when you're ready to start winning.
Like, I love the people,
most winningest player in the whole wide world. Don't get me wrong. But I'd like to think that I know what the F I'm doing, or at least I'm learning and thinking outside of the box.
When people will ask me my opinion on this, and because they know what I do for a living, and then they tell me how wrong I am. And I'm like, I don't remember coming to McDonald's and telling you how to make my burger.
Yeah,
okay,
you understand
calm
that
your ass down, bro.
Pay me to tell you what to do, right? Like it's my job. It's our job to come on here and talk about this shit. So yeah, not to be a dick, but Lenny's right. It's so funny. Although I will say I screwed my dad. I made him look bad. He sent me a text. He's in Houston, so there's got to be some offshore that one of his buddies is betting on. But he's like, do the Browns beat or the Jets beat the Ravens? I'm like, I like the Jets +7. Ravens were overrated, or like they had a great preseason. Everyone's going to be really high on them. I think the numbers inflated, and that just didn't happen that way. So it goes on the flip side too. I'm also wrong, but at least my thought process was like, Jets suck, Ravens rule. That was not my thought process. My thought process, what is everybody else thinking is going to happen? And I can get a whole touchdown with the home team, against a team that just went 3-0 in the preseason. That was my thought process. Didn't work out, but
no, I was on the Jets too, so it happens.
So that's just it. But we handicap it, I saw Lenny. I was not. I will dead ass put 6 -300s or better on a parlay though. Any juice goes on parlays. That is the good thing about it. You round robin 3 or 4 dogs you like? Yeah, that's the best time to round robin is when you have plus money on those, because then you're bam, bam, bam. And if you nail all those, you make a hunk of change.
What I'll do is I'll normally do like a 5-team round robin. I'll have like 3 plus monies in there. I'll pick them, and then one favorite that's like a 150 or something. Just
by the way, this is the smartest comment ever in Morning Wood. Because any contest, I can't stress this enough, people. I wake up in the morning hoping somebody comes on a contest and goes, am I still in? I don't know. You didn't bet your bet? No.
I don't bet my bet.
Now, I understand Tim Earl because he's got 18,000 bets. He doesn't even remember what he actually played yesterday for a contest because he's got 18 million bets.
I had the over in the Yankee game. I remember that.
I know I'm serious when I have to like bust out the sheet of paper and just write everything down because I can't keep looking and scrolling through my bet slip all day to see what I'm on.
Oh, then I know I'm in trouble. I at least bet my handicap tans and my last one. I at least bet, because I'll know, hey, there's a $5 bet, whatever, or I lost it. Okay, well then I know I'm out of the goddamn contest. So
Well, that was one thing when I did the Russian table tennis HC. I had to bet on it because I didn't know what.
Because I didn't know how to find it.
Yeah, I didn't know how to find the answer to my pick. If I didn't know.
You could look up the certain players and it will give you their what they did that day.
I didn't want to end up on some kind of government watch list.
Oh yeah, no, it's too much. The only thing I do with Russian table tennis, I'll live bet it, and I'll live bet totals based on the odds of the players. It's all numbers.
You have a system, and that's already too far.
You're welcome. You're welcome for introducing you to the wonderful world of Russian table tennis.
It's made me some money, and it's lost me some money, so it works out.
Yeah, it's I haven't bet Russian table tennis in a minute. It's the kind of sense I got rid of
BOL anymore for that reason. I'm not on that site anymore.
I'll bet a couple of games tonight. I'll bet a couple of games tonight.
I'm not on that site anymore either, though. I mean, I'm on that site.
Most of the time with Russian table tennis, I'll bet like 15, 17. Like I'll bet like if I had like $500 in my account or $527.16, I'll bet like $17.16, like whatever, just to get it to an even amount.
I do that too. I do the same thing.
And then eventually I'll end up losing and it'll be a flat amount. I'm like, all right, I'm good for the night.
Best teasers this coming NFL week, Lenny. I've got a couple, but I don't know if you want mine. They're drunk
got some bet.
I will say I already have 2 plays up on the site, which we beat big line movements, and this is a big thing to watch. Higgs's look ahead lines on Sunday night.
Oh God, 100%. If you're not watching that, you're
watch
missing
his
out.
thing on Sunday night, because we were talking about it. This was during the Sunday night football game before Dak Prescott broke his hand or whatever to his hand.
Thumb.
He said grab the Bengals and grab the under. So what we did was we put up the Bengals money line plus 110 and the under 51. That is on the site for me and Nick right now. Total
it's garbage now because no one can get that.
It's garbage now. It's just a stat builder at this point. We'll end up putting other stuff up for people to have. That's just for us to try to build a record a little bit.
Right.
Now it's a 7.5 and a 41.5.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the Dallas Cowboys end up winning that game like 35-28, but that's not the point.
Don't say that out loud. Don't say this shit out loud. What's wrong with you?
But I will say, looking at it now, there is 0 chance I'm betting the Bengals or the under at this point. And me and Nick, we took that game and we crossed it out for Circa. Like there's 0 reason to go after that one for Circa.
It won't be there.
Yeah, today. There's a lot that's gonna go around. Remember, Craig Trapp just came on the show yesterday or Monday and said, empty out your bankrolls, put it all on the Bengals. But that's not really like value friendly anymore. It was
not anymore. You missed your line.
Plus 2.5.
You missed your line 100%.
Yeah.
We already grabbed it at the 2 line, so we're happy with that. We're gonna get hopefully 2 winners out of that.
Rickett, you're right behind me in the HC. You're 16-10. I'm 16-8-2. You missed your every game parlay this week by 3 games. Carolina Commanders and something else. $3 would have paid $15K. Rickett said he likes the Chiefs and the over in a 6-point teaser.
Love it. I'm
Love
on the Chiefs.
It.
And I think I do.
Who do you think overreactions are going to be this week?
A lot.
I think there's a lot of overreactions that are going to happen this week.
Yes.
What do you think? Giants Titans overreaction? Who's overreacting more? Do we think the Giants are good or do we think the Titans are bad? I know a ton of people.
I think the Titans are bad. I think the Titans are bad. That being said, if I get double digits for the Circuit contest, Tennessee's going to be on the card. Because I think it could be an overreaction for the Titans losing to the Giants and then an overreaction for the Bills blowing out the Rams. So I think now, do I think Titans can win that game outright? I don't know about that one. I just think double digits is too many for Tennessee against Buffalo.
It's a Monday night game in Buffalo.
And the thing is with Tennessee, they have the perfect offense to beat Buffalo because they're going to be a run-heavy offense. They're going to have short passes, and they're not going to run down the field. Therefore, it's going to lessen the amount of possessions that the Bills get. The less possessions, the less points, the less chance of the Bills covering. Tennessee's got a decent defense. I don't mind the defense. They shut out the Giants the first half.
I kept my Tennessee defense. That's one of my fantasies is the defense. And I saw everyone selling them off. And I'm like, I'm not overreacting to this. I'm going to overreact to Geno Smith.
Tennessee's defense isn't good, though.
Would I start Tennessee defense against the Bills? No, I would not. But that being said, I think Tennessee at least covers. And the world's going to be all Breaking Vegas says the world's going to be all over the Bills. And no, they're not going to cover. They're going to win by 4. Like, I don't think that the Bills cover that spread. I think Tennessee is going to be a good play. Just the same as everybody's going to overreact with the Bears and the Packers. Oh, my God, the Bears beat the Niners. The Packers lost to the Vikings. Did anybody forget the fact that Green Bay lost 38-3 week 1 last year against the Saints?
Yeah,
and they come back and then they go on the run.
He's a slow starter. That was like a big Sammy P from Nesson said, do not take the Packers to win the Super Bowl until week 3 because they're going to lose their first game or 2, and that number is going to jump for you. Now, I had Giants plus 750 to win the division, and with Dak going down and with them beating the Titans, that's now at a 450. So I'm loving where that line is at right now.
I don't think the Giants win as much as I would love to say the Giants could win the division. And
I just got sold on it. For $5, it's cool. Like actually, I think I only have 2 on that.
Same mindset as Higgs. Like, you can't bet Dallas, you couldn't bet Philly. I leaned towards Washington because I'm not really. The Giants are a big question mark. Washington, at least Carson Wentz could be decent. I feel like Washington's got a good defense. Yeah, it's going to be an overreaction on the Giants. I lean Carolina. I think Carolina wins next week or this week coming up.
I'll tell you what, the best 3-team teaser that I have that's already placed. It's already bet. It's the Steelers plus 8 because they won't lose by a touchdown. Not at home. The Rams minus 10 down to minus 4 because they're going to beat the shit out of Atlanta. Yep. And the Bengals down to like minus 1.5 or whatever because they're going to beat the shit out of the Cowboys. That teaser, 3-team teaser, 6 points. That's plus 160. Take your money, walk away.
I feel like if I had to do a teaser, I would be getting a lot more points with Tennessee, bringing down the Packers, bringing down the Rams. I like Seattle. That's another one.
And I put the Lions on another one.
I like
Seattle. I like Seattle. Nick likes San Fran that game. And then once
again,
I like either one of them.
You said the Titans.
I like the Titans, the Packers, and the Rams. Bring down the Packers, bring down the Rams. That's what I would do for a teaser.
And then
I also am a big fan of I like Seattle, and I will fade San Francisco until they name Jimmy Garoppolo as their quarterback.
No, I had this argument yesterday on the show. I can't with this.
I can't Trey Lance.
He's just got to show
we had a whole conversation about Trey Lance during game time decision. They're not going to be competitive with him. So Niners fans, if you want to be competitive, you want Jimmy G. If you want to build your future, Trey Lance. But as long as Trey Lance
and Lenny too. No. Cam and Lenny were saying that just like if you keep Jimmy G in, then Lance, like you're not going to get to play Lance till he's like 31 years old, which I don't know as much about football as Lenny and Cam does. So I was legitimately just asking that question yesterday, whether or not I agree with the answer. Like I'm learning, I want to keep my ears open to what the frick is going on, but I don't feel like
just confusing.
Oh, Jimmy G to the Cowboys. What do you guys think about that?
Can't happen. Won't happen.
They're not going to do Jimmy. That's not.
He's got a no trade clause.
That and Dallas has way too much invested into Dak Prescott. They're not going to go out and buy another quarterback.
So who is their guy now?
Cooper Rush.
Yeah, I think so.
Cooper Rush.
Well, now Nelly on that offense built to beat the Bills.
Here's the thing. The problem with San Francisco that nobody realizes is that San Francisco has already paid Jimmy G. Like his contract is set. He's got his money. And they already have realized 2 years later, they overpaid for him to get, okay? So now they're stuck in that contract. This is why they can't trade him because nobody else will take that overpayment of contract. So nobody else is going to overpay him. So San Francisco realized this 2 years ago. They've been trying to trade him for 2 years. They drafted Trey Lance. They want Trey Lance. They believe in Trey Lance is the future. And they're not going to get him any kind of development on the bench. And they're just stuck with Jimmy G. So everybody out there that's this Jimmy Gucci fans, man, he ain't shit. San Francisco knows he ain't shit. They haven't even been able. I agree. Trey Lance ain't. I don't believe Trey Lance is that good either. But I'm just saying.
You went to what, North Dakota State or something like that, didn't he? Like
Trey Lance.
They breed. First of all, they breed quarterbacks. They breed NFL
I just don't
quarterbacks.
feel like their level of competition. Well, who else went to North Dakota State that's a pro quarterback?
Carson Wentz.
Yep.
Okay. Conversation over.
Exactly. He still plays in the NFL.
Yeah, Carson Wentz.
He
I
went
hate
to a
Carson
Super Bowl.
Wentz.
He won a Super
Cowboys
Bowl.
will not pick up another QB.
No, they will not. Jerry Jones has too much invested into Dak Prescott.
Plus they're already decided they're forcing him to come back early.
The only thing, either stick with Cooper Rush. The problem is they said that Dak Prescott's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. Say if he's out 6 weeks, that's 7 games. So what happens if he comes back and the Cowboys are 1-6? Like
their season's over.
Their season's over. Do you really want to bring Dak Prescott back? You have so much invested in him. Do you really want to bring him back if this Cowboys team is theoretically 1-6 or 0-7?
Obviously, Jerry Jones has made that decision because yesterday he announced that they thought he could be out the season. He could be out 8 to 9 weeks. Now he's coming back in 4 to 6.
No.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. They're talking that he could play in like 4 weeks. So they're not even going to put him on the injured reserve list because then he has to not play 4 games. So that's how crazy.
Oh.
This is a big mistake by Dallas. Big mistake.
Huge.
Because you also got to keep in mind, look who went through this thumb surgery last year. Russell Wilson. And how was he after he came back? It was not pretty. So Dak Prescott's not going to be, especially on his throwing hand, that's not good.
I listened to Dan Orlovsky yesterday on NFL
For what?
Prime Time or whatever, but he had, which I take a lot of credit into this, he had the same issue. He had the same surgery that Dax just had Sunday night, Monday morning, whatever. Okay.
Have you noticed he always calls him Dax? Always.
Dax? What am I supposed to call him? Dax?
Dak. His name is Dak. Yeah.
That asshole quarterback from Cowboys. Okay. His mama should have put an S on there. It's Dax. Okay. So the same surgery. And Dan Orlovsky said it. He goes, yeah, felt fine. Felt great. Did all this. Get into a game, grab a ball. I couldn't tell that I had anything in my hand because I can't feel how much I'm gripping it and pressuring it. And so it's a tendon issue. It'd been better if he just broke the bone. But because it's a tendon issue and like a ligament thing.
That's rough.
Right. There's like real healing. And
it's going to heal. So he's like just gripping the ball. And he's like, it's like right here in his like throwing. So it's the whole grip. And if he don't have a grip on the ball, that dude can't throw the ball anyway. So now he's got a iffy grip. Man,
this Dallas Cowboys offense is going to struggle with or without Dak Prescott because their offensive line is garbage. They traded away Cooper. Their best running back is their backup, and their offensive line is in shambles. Like this is an offense. The Dallas Cowboys, and they had Dak Prescott for most of that game, so we can't say, it's Dak Prescott. No, he played until the fourth quarter. This team is going to struggle offensively. They were the only team to not score a touchdown. Even the Jets scored a touchdown this weekend, and the Dallas Cowboys did not. Granted, we can also give it to the fact that Tampa Bay's defense is going to be good this year. That's probably the best part of that Tampa Bay team is their defense.
For the record.
100%, because this is going to be the year that Tom Brady steps back. But that's not the point. You're going to get to that, but Dallas is going to struggle offensively. That's why you're going to see a lot of Dallas unders this year.
I didn't know his real name was Dakota.
Yeah, because he's a cowgirl.
You don't even know his name is Dak. Okay, don't come at me like that.
I'm just not going to correct you because the more I do and the more I'm right, the more I'm wrong. So
you're not right, Lenny. Lenny, you're not right.
I know. Right. I have a penis, therefore I've never been right.
There you go. So, you understand.
We're going to get into this. We can rewind every morning wood we've ever done, and you're going to say Dax every time, and I'm going to roll my eyes on the camera every time because you say it wrong.
I'm also going to call Zach Wilson the MILF Hunter. That's not his.
That's his name. That's his name. Would you call him the MILF Hunter? The MILF Hunter? No, because that's not how you say MILF. Okay.
I call him the MILF Hunter. He's hunting multiple MILFs.
I'm waiting for Zach Wilson to come back.
No, I'm saying you're pronouncing it incorrectly.
MILF.
Chargers, KC, over or under?
Under.
I lean.
Prime time.
I'm perplexed with this.
Under,
but I lean. I'm teasing it over. Let me be clear on this. I'm teasing it over. The 54, I'm a little iffy on. If I can get it at 48, I love the over.
I like the under. Look at the. I know it's just
the
week
money's
1.
on the over, and it's moving that way.
Look at the week 1 primetime games. Buffalo game under. Sunday night game Dallas under. Seattle game Monday night under. Unders go prime times and unders and prime times and dogs. That's normally how it goes. Obviously, the dogs worked out 1 out of the 3 games, but normally it's unders and dogs for primetime games.
Yeah, so if this is his government name, I'm for sure upgrading it to Dax with an S on the end.
Okay, you sound dumb. It's your job to know their names. You know,
I do know his
Lions
name.
fan. He always sounds dumb.
Listen, Donald. Listen, Leonard Donald. I don't want to hear
Donald.
You could suck a bag of whatever. Stop with that Leonard Donald shit. I'm just saying, his mama named him Dakota Rain. He was born to be a white blonde stripper somewhere. Dakota Rain. That's what I'm going to start calling him. Dakota Rain.
When Brianna wanted to name her daughter Cayenne, I was like, because you need a stripper? Because you want your daughter to be a stripper? You're going to name her Cayenne?
Hey, don't shame those strippers. They make some good money.
You should name her like KY Cayenne or something like that. Something saucy. Is it a noun?
Enunciation or enunciation? I go enunciation. Oh boy,
I won't even give my answer.
Someone's in the chat. Hold on.
Yeah, enunciate. See, Sean Higgs knows.
Higgs.
Hi, Higgs.
Long time no talk.
Mr. Earl, Cowboys truth, and any true Cowboy fan knows you're right. A bag of D's.
And I'm not a Cowboys fan.
Where do I even find a bag of D's?
I'll get you one. Yeah, I'll get you some.
Who's like walking around? Is it like baguettes?
I'm pretty sure.
What kind of bag are we talking? Is it a handbag? Is it like a sack?
In all honesty, I'm pretty sure.
A duffel?
I'm pretty sure if you look on Amazon, because you get the.
Don't Google.
No. Okay, hold on. Let me
it's like when I tell people to search Morning Wood.
Stop. Let me finish and then.
Okay,
go on there, because a lot of the bachelorette parties, they always get the little gummy dick straws or whatever. That's what you're going to find on there. You can find yourself a bag of gummy dicks. There you go.
I'd eat a none just for the fun to see you're making sinning in a habit a habit. Enunciate.
Where
what?
the hell did this
enunciate.
Go?
Enunciate.
Yeah.
I get it. Sugar nuts. We got to go. It's 10:59. Guys, thank you everybody for joining us. Thanks for coming on, Tim Earl. If you guys are looking for the Twins' best bets, they've already got some posted. Hit up picksandparlays.net and use the promo code NFL. That'll save you 20% off whatever you get from Nick and Tim Earl. They're high volume bettors, so you guys are going to get a lot of plays when you buy their packages. So definitely check that out. If you haven't already hit that like button, you're a bag of dicks, okay? Hit the freaking like button. We're not here for our freaking health. Sean Higgs is going to
I think I need to hit. I think I hit it already. We're good.
Let me find out, Tim. Now, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. We're here every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And also, don't forget to check out Caesar Sportsbook right there. Download the app onto your phone. Use the promo code MORNINGFUL, or check out the description of this video. Click on the link. Up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet, plus all these extra bonus points you get. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Check out our Facebook page for our who are like the top picks that we have today? I'm on Orioles.
Check out the YouTube page for all our free pick videos.
Yeah, check out the YouTube page for all of our free pick videos. I'm on the Orioles. Yeah. I'm on the
Orioles, Diamondbacks,
Marlins.
Something
else. I got another one.
I like the Rays.
I'm afraid of that. You did hit the like. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Good luck to everybody, unless you're against Lenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.